Hey guys, it is Tanya and welcome back to the channel. Today I am back with another speed build because I can't stop building, and we are actually doing a Victorian themed house today. I put a poll up on my community tab asking which kind of build you guys would like to see between Victorian builds, modern builds, and Cape Cod styled houses, and Victorian won by a landslide. So here we are. This is the tiny Victorian, I believe is what I've called this, but I mean, it's on the smallest lot size, but it actually has 3 bedrooms. I'm pretty impressed with that, and a pretty spacious kitchen. I don't know. I feel like impressed by how much space I feel like this house has with it being on the smallest lot type, but that's just me. But anyway, hi guys, how is everybody? Oh my god, I haven't talked to everyone in forever. I actually, the last 2 weeks have been pre-recorded because I had gone away for a convention that was during like my normal recording time, and so everything is from forever ago, so I feel like I haven't spoken to you guys in ages. So hi! I also just took 2 days off of the internet. I just kind of was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to chill. And me and my boyfriend had some nice time, like going out. Also being really productive. We did a lot of cleaning in our house, which is really nice. And I don't know, it was really nice to step away for a little while. But I'm excited to be back and doing this voiceover for this build that I did actually like a week ago, but I hadn't voiced it over yet because I knew it wasn't coming out yet. I've been having a building kick lately. That's all I want to do, and I'm probably going to do some more building once I finish this voiceover. There should be a couple builds coming out this week. I'm really excited about it, and don't worry if you voted for one of those options that were in my community tab poll other than Victorian. I hear you. I got some plans. I need some inspiration for some of it, but I do have one of those type of builds coming out later this week, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Anyway, this is kind of the shape of the house. I changed the colors a bunch of times and the landscaping, and I just think it's kind of cute. I don't know if this is the perfect neighborhood to put it in. I think so. I think it looks cute. Let me know what you guys think, and also if you would ever like to see me do like a bigger Victorian build. I know I went for like a really small one here, but I have a thing where when I start building, it's just whatever happens. I don't like usually have like a very set plan. I just like to have fun with it, and it evolves as I go, and I'm overall really happy with how this one came out. I've been really into using these really tall, skinny trees that I just placed there as well. I've been using them in more builds, and I'm really excited about it, which is a really weird thing to say. I'm excited about this tree. But it's just like I've been using more things in the game that I typically don't use because I have favorites that I tend to go for, and it's kind of nice to step out of that a little bit and try and use some more items that I don't typically use. I guess it's a good way to evolve your building and things like that. But yeah, I'm experimenting with colors here. I don't think I kept all of the color experimentation in. I did cut out a decent amount of footage, but I left in the bathrooms this time, I believe. So that is good. I tried every color. I tried every single color. And I think this is like a grayish blue we ended up going with on the outside with like black accents and white as well. And I'm pretty happy with that. I think it's pretty cute. Let me know what you guys think. And we have a little pathway we make over here that heads to the front of the house. And I don't know why this took me so long to do either. I'm just like, let's try every color. Because we have this like little side yard. It's very tiny, and all I have over here are some trash cans and a place to hang up your laundry. And then we're in the kitchen. This is one of my favorite kitchens I've done in a while. It's very different than anything I've done. It has like a little area over here for the sink. We're using these really pretty green countertops and cabinets. Well, I guess the countertops are not green, but the cabinets are. And I don't know, I just really think it's cute. I think we add an island in here as well, and then have a separate dining area. And I just feel like it's a little bit more of a unique kitchen than I typically do. And I really, really like how it came out. And I think it made sense for the style of this house. Although the style of the house outside is like really like light. I say that, but it has black accents. But like it's a light blue color, and then we have like this dark green kitchen. but I really like it and I feel like it fit the style. So let me know what you guys think of that. I've been trying to experiment a little bit more. Like I had said, these are cabinets I never used. I think they're the vampire cabinets, I believe, which I don't use that often because I'm always using the Parenthood ones because they're my absolute favorite, and I'm sure I'm going to keep using them. I know at least one build coming this week has the Parenthood cabinets in it, but I've been trying to experiment a little bit more with different styles and with different items that I don't use as often. But of course, I have some old favorites that I'm going to keep using, like these curtains over here. I use them in pretty much every build, so I don't think that's going to stop. We also used this new corner sofa that came with seasons that I hadn't had a chance to use yet, and a little table here, so maybe you can sit on the couch and enjoy your morning coffee, because it did add a coffee pot in this kitchen. And yeah, I also added like that little like lemonade type serving thing there. We also added a table over here, and I believe we put some paintings above it, just like that, and some more kitchen clutter, so you can get your bread over there and your tea, and I don't know, I'm really happy with this kitchen. I know I keep saying that, but it's just different than something I've done before, so that's always exciting. This is the more formal dining room, and it's kind of a little bit, I end up making everything like diagonal in here to fit stuff. Also, because this build is a Victorian build, I tried to use pieces of furniture I don't typically use because I go for more, I guess, I wouldn't call them modern pieces of furniture, but I would say like 2018 type of furniture, and not like overly expensive. Like I go for a particular style in most of my builds, like what I would use in a suburban house. But since this was a different style, I tried to use some different furniture. Some of it's the same, like I mix and match a little bit, but I definitely used some new wallpapers and some new furniture in here. I mean, it's not new, but like new for me. So that was kind of a fun thing to do, change stuff up a little bit. Really like how the dining room came out, and the living room ends up being really strange because it's such a strange shape. And I used a lot of the wallpapers that kind of have this like paneling on the bottom. I really like that, and I think this room ends up being super cute. It's white and blue and like this beautiful floorboards that I really, really like. I was excited to use those. I believe those came with vampires as well. I feel like I used a lot of vampire stuff in this because that's kind of where we got more Victorian type items. So if you guys don't have the Vampires game pack by now, you need to get it. Even if you don't play as vampires or really want vampires, the items in it are amazing. I feel like it's so good for building, whether you're going for a more Victorian look or you're going for something run down. There's so many nice items that came with that pack, so I cannot recommend it enough. Plus, vampire gameplay is amazing. I very much enjoyed that. I did a whole Vampires Let's Play, 2 seasons of it, and it was one of my favorite Let's Plays I've ever done. It is unfortunately over now, but there was 55 parts of the first season and 25 of the second, so there was a lot, and it was a lot of fun. I'm so happy I did it. I know a lot of people really enjoyed it, and that family will always hold a special place in my heart. So yeah, this is just a plug for vampires. Go get that game pack if you don't already have it. And I guess I'll link my Let's Play down below if I remember as well, if you want to check that out and you haven't already. But anyway, this is the little entryway we just did. Pretty simple stuff in there. And then this is going to be the master bedroom. We used a lot of paneling throughout the house, as you can see, and I mentioned already. A lot of like more like white paneling, and I think, did I keep that one blue? I think that's ends up being like a different color room. Anyway, the master bedroom is very, very white. I really like how it came out. I think it looks fancy, and I feel like it fits the style I was going for. I don't know necessarily if like the stuff I used is super Victorian, but I just wanted it to look fancier and done up inside the house, and obviously the outside has like a Victorian shape to it. And it's just something I haven't done before, so it's fun to experiment with. And of course, I'm not going to be amazing at every style I try. I'm just trying to like improve a little bit on my building because it's all I've been wanting to do lately. Like, I can't stop. So that is what we're doing here. Like I said, very, very white in here. Everything is just very crisp and clean, and I quite like it. I think I kept those gold, what are they called? Gold frame chairs there, though. I think those look pretty cute because we have the gold accent in the mirror as well in the corner, which I believe also came with vampires. And I use this vanity way too often, but it's so good. I love the vanities that came with Vintage Glamour. That's a really good pack. as well. Definitely would recommend that. That's one of my favorite stuff packs. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff packs. Laundry Day is amazing. Like, so amazing. Vintage Glamour is really good. Surprisingly, I really like the fitness pack for some of the items it came with, which is kind of strange. But yeah, I don't know why we're talking about stuff packs and like pack recommendations during this build. That's just kind of where my mind went. And you guys probably know by now if you watch my videos. I just kind of, whatever I think of while we're doing the voiceover, it's just like time to talk. I like talking to you guys, and I just get to sort of word vomit during these voiceovers, talk about the build, what I was thinking, and also just whatever comes to mind during that conversation. But I really enjoy doing kids' rooms that were a little bit more, I don't know, like, not kid themed. I don't know how to explain it. It's like expensive. It's like fancy put together room that happens to have some kids' toys in it. Like a very beautiful, expensive dollhouse and such. I don't know, it's just a little different. Like, I haven't done a kid's room like this before. They're usually like super bright and colorful and like very to the kid style, but I kept the walls like this simple blue painting, and we have some decorations around a bookcase and that giant dollhouse. I think it's really cute. I also did this purple room using this bed, which I don't use very often, and with some paintings and stuff throughout the room. This room ends up being really simple as well, but I think it's really pretty. This is a style I don't normally do because I'm like, oh, that's too fancy for what I'm thinking of. But I feel like in this house it makes sense. I feel like this is probably like an old Victorian house in like the center of a town. It's been around for a long time. It's been renovated. And so even though it's not the biggest house, it's quite expensive because of some of the original parts of the house and its location, its history, and how central in town it is, but also like it has some really nice upgrades inside. So I feel like this would be an expensive house for a wealthy family, even though it isn't a super spacious home. Although I feel like it has some good amount of space for the size lot it's on, but I feel like this is an expensive home, and so I kind of wanted to furnish it that way. So yeah, this is like, I guess more of like a teenager's room, and I guess the other one was a kid's room, and I just really like it. I like it so much. I think this is a really fun style I don't play with too much, although after the couple builds I did this week, I really want to do like just a suburban home again, which I guess one of the ones I did this week is kind of a suburban home, but I guess you'll have to wait and see. But I'm going to be building probably right after this because I want to do some more voiceovers and some more Let's Plays, but it's really hot in here and I want to put my AC on. So I'm gonna turn that on and take a break from using my voice for a little while, do some builds, and then I will be back recording some LPs and some voiceovers. It'll be a really exciting time. I'm so excited to be back recording. I hope you guys have had an awesome couple of weeks and you didn't notice my absence too much. I know I was uploading anyway, but it just feels like forever for me since I've actually uploaded. But yeah, we're just doing the bathroom here. Not too much left of this build. Since it was a pretty short build, I did keep in the bathrooms. A lot of times I cut them out. I almost always cut out floor plans because I struggle with them, which is kind of funny because I feel like very often people ask me for tips on floor plans and I'm like, I don't know. I need tips myself. I struggle. I watch other people's builds and I'm like, how did you do that? I can't figure out floor plans. Just try. That's my best bit of advice is just mess around with it and you'll figure it out. That's what I try to do my best. Anyway, we are coming to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked this video, and also consider subscribing if you are not already. You can also turn on the notifications to be notified of every single time I upload a video. Also, the download information will be in the description down below. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.